These Dhaka residents aren't protesting politics, wages, or war. Their grievance is more fundamental. Water shortages spark protests in the Bangladeshi capital every year. On May 5, 2006, this demonstration turned into a riot, 3,000 people strong. While violence like this is the exception, water scarcity in Dhaka is the rule. Every day, the system falls short of the city's needs by about 400 million liters.
Water is a social good. Water is a religious good. And of late, water is a very potent political good. Believe me, a serious water crisis in this city can bring down a government.
Such a crisis is a very real fear in this city of 15 million people. Dhaka is growing faster than any megacity in the world, and its roads, electrical grid, and waterworks aren't keeping up. For nearly 1/3 of the population, those settled in illegal slum communities, there exists no legal way to get the water they need each day to drink, cook, and bathe.
The future has arrived much faster than it was expected.
In Dhaka's slums, water gets into homes by bucket. People fill them at hand-built water points at the heart of each neighborhood. These jury-rigged spigots and leaky cisterns are fed by pirated plumbing networks that illegally tap the city system. This cistern in a riverbank slum called Malahar only fills up once a day, just before midnight. Although Dhaka's poor receive the worst water service, they often pay the city's highest rates. This illegal hand pump is the sole water supply for nearly 500 people in the Bishantek slum. Each family pays the pump owners the equivalent of about $1.50 a month. It may not sound like much, but it's still around 6 times what legal residents pay. And the water they get isn't always safe to drink. Dolana, a mother of 4, said she doesn't boil her water because she can't afford the firewood, which costs 6 cents a pound. Questions about how to fix this mess land on the desk of Taksem Khan. He's the current managing director of Dhaka's Water and Sewage Authority, or WASA. He says the system isn't headed for collapse.
Obviously, we have a lot of problems, and we have a lot of problems with water supply, with water production, with water distribution. These are the facts. We are not in crisis, and we are not heading towards any crisis. That's damn sure.
City leaders like Khan say they plan to fully supply water, electricity, and other vital services to all of Dhaka, slums included. At stake is whether the city becomes a healthy community or a hellish one. But ask how long this will take, and you won't get a straight answer.
A good question. Actually, I can't give you an exact timeline, but we are very hard. We are working on this direction to provide water supply to the low-income people, especially the slum areas.
If Dhaka's water quandaries provide a glimpse of what's in store elsewhere, there are some bright spots too. In a slum called Kalianpur, customers receive water 24 hours a day, sold at the legal rate. For that, residents have an NGO known as Dostya Shastya Kendra to thank. The city has agreed to provide legal water connections here as long as the group oversees them. It's an approach that bypasses price-gouging middlemen. But this setup is still very much the exception.
95% slums still don't have this type of system. And the other slums, they buy water. Maybe they will get water, maybe not.
For now, these customers remain a lucky few. This is Eric German in Dhaka for Global Post.